Alright guys, welcome back, and I just remembered I wanted to go see the blacksmith.
But I want to help Miss Mididor with her experiment.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? How's it coming along? Nearly there.
Clive. What's that for you, dear?
We did get a new sword. Grindstone.
Should last you a good while.
Hunter's waistcloth.
Anything else?
It's all right. It's back from Canberra, I hear.
And what can I do for you?
Is irrepressible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
In fact, she's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her tune. Like father, like daughter, eh? I'd say it ran in the blood if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next, so long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her.
Go on then.
What? Why not?
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Back, are ya? Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. Just like her old man. Keeps us on our toes, though.
What's that for you, dear? That it? Fine.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard? Mid's back. Things are about to get in.
Sounds like everybody loves her. I get it, though. How could they not, with Sid being her father, and she has a very lively personality.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
The Breath of Earth wind-up.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ooh, we've got 2 side quests. Anything out in... Oh, we can just actually just talk to what's his name. We can see all the quests.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness. Goots, meanwhile, is as burly as a behemoth, but as innocent as a babe in arms.
You crushing on him? That was pretty random for you to just start talking about those two.
How are you doing? Quick look.
Okay, nothing in
You
the...
can help.
Alright, both quests are here. Oh, it automatically activates the...
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft.
Why is this giving me Hippocrates and Torgal stuff? Clive's faithful friend who was fiercely protective of him and his allies. When Jill came close to death in the courtyard of Rosalith Castle, something awoke with him, transforming Torgal into something akin to an icon. His faithful scout, now one of Clive's closest and most trusted allies, he continues to put his legendary nose to work in service of the Hideaway. The information he brings back from his expeditions proving invaluable for the Cursebreakers in their efforts to save bearers from servitude. Though he lost an eye during Hugo Kupka's attack on the old Hideaway, his scouting sense remains undimmed. By the way, the reason I opened this because I wanted to see if it had any lore on the brand. The Hideaway resident historian, after Sid's death and the destruction of his tomes, he joined Clive at the new Hideaway, establishing a grand library within the walls of the fallen ruin, from whence he continues to share his knowledge with any who will listen. He has taken orphan twins Tet and Crow as his apprentices, though they have yet to prove the most attentive audience.
To dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows herb lore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
I overheard your little chat with Rodrigue. It's good of you to help.
Let's see what the other quest is.
Here for another of my lectures? One would think.
Role is abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the gilding light of knowledge that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your head. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to praise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the story Nine Tales as your tutor only to disregard her expert advice.
We met under curious circumstances.
I think it's fair to say it was during my time at the university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered mid-crouched under the lecture and sketching some design or other by candlelight. Transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place to quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave, but being mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered, to be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort? Still, our time together was not entirely disagreeable, and not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine. Nice.
How may I help you today?
Never actually talked to her to look at this. By speaking with Vivian in the Highways map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going-on in Valisthea, revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relations of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Of course.
Best friend, childhood friends, sworn to shield, sworn to serve, Sir Wade and Sir Tyler, Rodney Murdoch, trains, steed and rider, Archduke, man and wife, Duchess. Leave dead. Mysterious stranger. Deceased. Assassinates. Fights alongside. He's dead. Huh? Fights alongside. Oh, this was the Night of the Flames. Okay. She manipulated him. Yeah, I'm curious if this Lord Commander, just like Sid was Lord Commander and he was Ramu icon, maybe he's Odin icon. Oh no, never mind. It says here he's the dominant of Odin, the Warden of Darkness. Okay, so we were right in thinking that he was the dominant. Damn, so much.
Here you are. Thus
Alright,
ends
that's enough of
today's
that.
lesson.
Ooh, excuse me.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
What a sneeze. This one came back. A few parts ago, I had a sneeze that never came. But it snuck up on me there. Real quick. Oh, I ran past it. Wow, that sneeze was great. Doris.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down. The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This might take a while. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the info restocked for a while.
There's talk that the glass gate flooded.
Slavers don't even...
Come on.
Yeah!
Be safe.
Get me.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet. They're trying to get into the carriage.
Enough.
Oh, I try to block. Try to block again. I was too late. I love that block. I'm getting the hang of it, and it feels so good. I need to upgrade it.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, You wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you.
A little late,
We
bro.
weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
Damn, they're
What we'll do is
so
always take you to safety.
broken.
After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
I need to upgrade this. I need to get it to mastery so we can get two more gauges.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright, we'll turn these quests in and wrap it up.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on the decking this time.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Rising Flames, is that the wing? The first move we ever learned? I forgot. Yeah. Oops. Ooh, we got...
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Safe patches, the Direwolf chest.
You earned this.
It's an accessory.
All done?
Increases combo damage by 5%. That on.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
I'm sorry.
Oh, oops.
I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh.
I did not mean to press X.
A death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Damn the bastard who thought to mix branding ink with the foulest poison known to man. Since then, bearers have only ever had two choices. Court the crystal's curse in service of their masters, or defy the brand and suffer the wyvern's wrath. Either way, it's an agonizing death.
Yeah. Alright. It's a good spot for us to wrap it up, and I will see you guys in the next one.